The little girl did not cry when the security guard grabbed her wrist. She only whispered, "I didn't steal anything, please believe me." But in a crowded store full of people, no one cared. No one except one tired single father. And neither of them knew this moment would change their lives forever. Rain tapped steadily against the glass windows of the neighborhood grocery store. People moved quickly through the aisles, filling baskets with things they needed and things they didn't. The bright white lights made everything look cold and emotionless. Ravi adjusted his 4-year-old daughter Mira on his shoulder. She was fast asleep, her tiny hands wrapped loosely around his collar. He held a small shopping basket in his other hand, milk, bread, and instant noodles. That was all he could afford this week. Life had been a constant struggle since his wife died 2 years ago. Hospital bills had taken everything. Now every rupee mattered. Every hour mattered. Every decision mattered. He just wanted to go home. Then suddenly, a loud voice cut through the store. "Thief! Stop her!" The entire store froze. Ravi turned his head. Near the snack aisle, a security guard was holding the wrist of a teenage girl sitting in an old wheelchair. She looked about 16. Her clothes were clean but worn. Her hair looked like she had brushed it in a hurry. But her eyes were full of fear. "I didn't steal anything," she said again, her voice shaking. The store manager rushed over, breathing heavily. "Then why was this in your lap?" he said, holding up a box of chocolate. "I was looking at it. I put it back." "I swear," she said. People began whispering. "She looks poor. Obviously stealing. Check her bag." Phones came out. Someone started recording. Ravi felt something heavy settle in his chest. He tried to ignore it. He had enough problems already. He couldn't get involved in everything. Then the girl said quietly, "I was just hungry." And something inside Ravi broke. He slowly stepped forward. "Excuse me," he said calmly. The manager looked annoyed. "Yes? Did you actually see her steal it?" The manager frowned. "Security found it in her lap." "Did you check the cameras?" Ravi asked. The manager sighed loudly. "Sir, please don't interfere." "I'm not interfering," Ravi said quietly. "I'm asking for fairness." The store became silent. 5 long minutes passed. Finally, the security guard returned and whispered something into the manager's ear. The manager's face changed. "Well, looks like another customer dropped it into her lap while passing," he said awkwardly. No apology. No regret. Just silence. The girl's eyes filled with tears, not relief, but humiliation. Ravi walked over and knelt beside her. "Are you okay?" he asked gently. She nodded, but tears rolled down anyway. "What's your name?" "Aisha," she whispered. Ravi picked up the chocolate box and placed it in his basket. "I'll buy this," he said. "You don't have to," she said quickly. "I know," he said. "I want to." Outside, the rain had become heavier. Ravi pushed her wheelchair under the store shade. "Where do you live?" he asked. "Nearby," she said softly. "Do you have family?" "Yes," she said quickly. Too quickly. Ravi noticed, but didn't ask more. Mira woke up and looked at Aisha. "Why you crying?" she asked innocently. Aisha smiled through tears. "Just, bad day." Mira pulled a biscuit packet from the basket and gave it to her. "Here." Aisha laughed softly, the first real laugh Ravi had heard from her. Over the next few weeks, Ravi kept seeing Aisha near the same area. Sometimes near the pharmacy. Sometimes near the park bench. Sometimes near the bus stop. One evening, he brought tea. "You shouldn't waste money on me," she said. "It's not waste," he replied. "It's sharing." Slowly, Aisha started talking. Her mother had died years ago. Her father was working far away. She lived in a small rented room with an old caretaker aunt. Medical bills had taken everything. Ravi listened without judging. Without pity. Just listening. One night, heavy rain flooded the streets. Ravi saw Aisha stuck near a bus stop, water rising around her wheelchair wheels. Without thinking, he stepped into the water and lifted her into his arms. She held his shirt tightly and cried silently. "No one ever does this for me," she whispered. "Someone should have," he said. Weeks later, a black luxury car stopped near the park. Two men in suits stepped out. Aisha Khan, one asked respectfully. "Your father is back." Ravi felt confused. Aisha looked terrified. Then another car arrived. A tall, well-dressed man stepped out. His eyes were tired. Hopeful. Broken. "Aisha," he said. She burst into tears. "Papa." They hugged for a long time. Later, Ravi learned the truth. Aisha's father was Arman Khan, a self-made millionaire businessman. After his wife died, business enemies forced him to hide Aisha for safety. But during relocation, contact was lost. He had spent months searching for her. When he finally found her, he also learned about the store incident and Ravi. That evening, Arman visited Ravi's small apartment. He sat respectfully on the old sofa. "You stood for my daughter when no one else did," Arman said. Ravi shrugged. "Anyone would have." "No," Arman said. "Most people didn't." He slid an envelope across the table. Ravi didn't touch it. "I'm not selling kindness," Ravi said calmly. Arman smiled. "I hoped you would say that." Instead, he offered Ravi a job, good salary, flexible hours. Ravi hesitated. Not from pride. From fear of change. Aisha spoke softly. "Please, let us help you too." Mira hugged Aisha's arm. "Stay," she said. Ravi closed his eyes. Sometimes accepting help is also courage. Months later, life changed. Mira joined a good school. Aisha began advanced medical treatment. Ravi finally had financial stability. But the biggest change? They became family. Not by blood. By kindness. 1 year later, Ravi stood at the opening ceremony of a new hospital funded by Arman. The hospital name shocked him. The Mira and Aisha Care Foundation. "For people ignored by society," Arman said into the microphone. "For people judged before being heard. And for people brave enough to stand up when they have nothing." Aisha rolled beside Ravi and whispered, "You didn't just save me that day. You saved my future." Ravi smiled. "No," he said. "You saved mine too." Maybe the world doesn't change when millionaires give money. Maybe it changes when ordinary people choose kindness when it is hardest. If this story touched your heart, remember, one small act of kindness can change someone's life forever. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this story with someone who still believes humanity matters. Because somewhere, someone is waiting for one person to believe them. And maybe, that person is you.